Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Sorry for the stutter there, but you know, I was planning on doing a different outro than normal, intro than normal, but I guess it wouldn't work. But no. Alright. Anyways, today we're doing a scenario on if civilization started over. Got this idea from addizpro. This is episode 1. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yapper Town King. Anywho, so civilization. Oh, wrong color. Hold up, one second. Y'all see nothing. I had to create this map by hand, by the way. Not the whole map, but I had to get rid of all the borders because I couldn't find any that would also not show the outline of the world. So if there's border mistakes, just I don't know, cry about it. Sorry, that was mean. That was very mean of me. Yeah, so now we can actually get started. So civilization, much like in his video, is going to start down over here. Oh, oops, I forgot to get everything ready before this thing started. I also forgot to change it back. Wow. It's 25. Just like that. There we go. Alright, so civilization's gonna start over here. Just like in addizpro's video, they're gonna just kind of expand through, just kind of try to get that over. Oh, hold up. Also from this video, the idea where I'm gonna steal basically everything here, but oh, what? Wrong thing. Hold up. Excuse me. Yeah, there you go. Then there you go. And there. So they're gonna. This is where they're gonna be at for now. Just for a second, just so that because they want to expand for. Oh, I didn't let go of it. They're just gonna want to explore the world before they really start getting deep into colonizing. Mostly because they just started and they don't really care about colonizing because there's no other countries that will take it first. So yeah, they're just gonna kind of explore out. I don't know if this is what happened in history for once. Actually, it's been a lot more times than just once. Oh, oops. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of explore that way, and then they're just gonna colonize out whenever they feel like they've had just good enough. Just like that. Oh, I did not mean to make. Oh my god, I need to start whenever I do that, I need to unclick and then do that, but it's a habit to not. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, they do not colonize that island because there is no navy yet. There's no navy, no military, no navy, nothing. Anywho, so they're gonna send a much larger population now over to explore just because I want more room to work with. Because I told them that it was a good idea to. Yeah, trust. So they're just gonna kind of follow the coastline because they like it. Yeah. So the world's still pretty small, not gonna lie. So yeah. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoop, my bad. Oh, there you go. And then after they expand this way, which is making their country look pretty ugly, because there's no correct borders yet, they're gonna have a rebellion, the first rebellion. That rebellion is gonna be up here. It's gonna be the blue team, and it's gonna take these provinces. It's gonna kind of be split up, but like, oh, but then these two will connect. Then these two will connect, and then they'll just take this. So the country's basically split perfectly in half. So yeah, red team is really like taking a little while to figure out what to do with this because, you know, this is the first ever rebellion. They don't really know what to do. So eventually they're gonna go, alright, we'll take it back. And they're gonna start, it's gonna work well. They're gonna just mostly want the coastline first. They're gonna work for the coastline first just because they want that more. But then the blue team is gonna start pushing back. By the way, they're not using militaries. They're it's just kind of like, I don't know, either random civilians fighting for territory or like guards, something like that. Like not swords and shields or stuff like that. And eventually they're gonna agree on a border that's gonna look like, well, sorry. What they're gonna do is blue team's gonna go like that, and they're gonna agree on this border. There we go. That's good. 2 countries now, looking like North Korea and South Korea for some odd reason. Anywho, now they're gonna want to just explore. I mean, that was the first ever actual war, so yeah, they're gonna want to explore. So they're just gonna explore the coastlines. Boats are invented, but they can't really go far. Like, they could probably make this jump, like right there, but they're not gonna do that because it was just invented. So they're just gonna stick right now to just following this. Right? They thought this was an island until, of course, they went into here. And this place is still being worked on. Anywho, now that there's actual countries, they're starting to think, you know what? Maybe we should start colonizing our explored land. Otherwise, the other country might take it. That's basically the thought process. Hold on one second. I'm back. I hope that didn't pick up. I'll have to delete that in that message in a moment. Just because it was a message in my Discord channel. It's just, I don't think that this thing picks up on it, but like, just in case I had to do it, I just had to close out of it as fast as possible. I'll delete it in a moment though. I mean, it's not really inappropriate, it's just not something that YouTube would enjoy seeing. Yeah, so what they're really trying to do is they're trying to explore all this, but like, this is all the Arabian Desert, so it's kind of hard to explore. But yeah, and then eventually Red's gonna get up here. They're gonna find the water area. They're gonna just like travel via boat, and they're gonna discover Africa. Zamana, waka waka, So yeah, by this time militaries are starting to be invented. However, it's not like swords and shields. It's gonna be like sticks, or like maybe spears and stuff, like for like tribal days. Yeah, so that's cool. That's what these guys are using. That's what the red team is using, and the blue team. But like, the red team probably, if they were to get into a war, the red team would win. But yeah. So, knowing this, the blue team's gonna go, alright, fine, we're gonna have to explore so that way we can defend ourselves or at least have somewhere to escape to. they're gonna take the leap and set up the first ever colony. Like, I mean, you might be able to count like up here colony, but like this is the first ever colony of the world. So yeah, and then they're just gonna kind of start exploring. Gonna connect that, but it'll still be a colony whenever they connect it, and just like that. It seems pretty balanced actually. Like if they were to go into a war, it would be balanced. I'm telling y'all that. Like I'm telling y'all that. Yep. So pretty cool. Anywho, next thing that's gonna happen is they really want to link up just so that way they can try this new idea out called trade routes. They want to see how it'll go. So they're gonna spearhead into this explored land, and then the red team is gonna, like, being the land gobblers they are, scoop up a lot of the spearhead until the blue team goes, "Hey, we discovered it. We want it," and they eventually agree. We can all have it. We can all have it. So this is how the board is gonna be split up. Here, hold on. Let me redo this. Alright, here, let me just do this real quick. I'm just gonna... Alright, there we go. That will be good for borders. Then red team. You know what? Sure, why not? Let's give them more land. Let's give the land gobblers some more land. Yep, so that's gonna be the red team. Bam! Big and ugly. And the blue team will take the rest of it in just a second. I'm just kind of like doing something. There we go. We're gonna just take all that, gobble the rest. Oh, borders are really ugly, but I don't care. Yeah, just like that. That's the borders now. Cool. Anywho, they're gonna explore the land around it just to see if there's some good land, because so far the land up here is really good. So they want to explore more of it. The more they think it's much better than the land down here. I mean, yeah, because there's better fertile land and stuff. Don't worry about it. I just said so. Then they're also gonna explore over here, like, and eventually they're just gonna kind of like slowly encircle. Like, and this is over the course of years. They're just gonna kind of slowly. Oh, they're just gonna kind of slowly encircle it until eventually they just discover this entire peninsula. So yeah, that's cool. They discover the entire peninsula. Now they want to split it up though, again. So instead of coming to an agreement like they did last time, they're just not even gonna ask and immediately start gobbling everything up. Red team's gonna go first. As you can see, I'm using a much bigger brush. That's because the red team is sending innocent people over to explore the land. Don't worry about it. But they swear up and down it's not bad. So yeah, they're gonna do that, and that's what the border's gonna look like. It looks kind of in favor. It looks really in favor to the red team, and it's really ugly. So let me just fix it real quick. Just do that. Meeting up right there. Meeting up right there. Right up to there. If you can't tell, I really favor the blue team. Like, blue is my favorite color, so yeah. But I'll try my best not to make this series super one-sided. Like, I won't make blue insanely overpowered, like unstoppable type of stuff. So yep. And just to prove it, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the red team probably can still beat the blue team in a war, but they would. It might actually end in a draw. Now, if this was up to me, the blue team would invade the entire red team and then completely wreck all their hopes and dreams. But like, I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. So the first ever country to not come from a rebellion, it's gonna be the third one. It's gonna be the yellow country. Dun dun dun. Whenever they explore, a red team explores up here, they're gonna go, you know what, this is a pretty nice land. We're forming our own country up here. So they just decided to form their own country. Yeah, the red team really doesn't care because it's not a rebellion. But so they're not gonna do anything. At least for now. They just kind of told them, we don't care as long as you don't get in our way. And they agreed to that because they definitely cannot stop the powerhouse of a country of red or blue. At least for now. Foreshadowing? Maybe. So they're just gonna kind of explore all that they know. And they're gonna explore some more down here. Up here. Not colonize. Explore it. There we go. And yeah. It's good. And the red team is gonna feel the red team might be a bit threatened by now, but they're not gonna do anything as of now. That's just as of now, though. They'll probably do something sooner or later. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So yeah, they're gonna just kind of like encircle them until the purple team goes, hey, that's not nice, and then they do that. The borders are really ugly, I know, but like, if I'm being honest with you, it's how borders looked then. I mean, it's not exactly how they looked, obviously, I can't do that, but like, the borders were not pretty then. In fact, borders didn't really look that good up until like maybe World War II, World War I. It really isn't that modern. They used to be super messy. Like, if you look up an old Poland border, it looked something like smushed in between two countries. Just like, obviously this isn't exact. Something like, oh crap, I'm drawing something horrible. Something like that. Yep. Yep. So, red team, yellow team. Yellow team is small, but they're capable. Like, they wouldn't win a war against red team or blue team, and it wouldn't really be that close, but they can fend them off. So, basically what their strategy for war is, if the red team is to invade them, what they're gonna do is they're going to run over, really? They're gonna run over and just start colonizing all, like, as far up as possible until the world ends, which wouldn't work out for them because then they'd just meet the sea oh, whoops, do not do that. Then they'd just meet the sea up here, and then they'd have to go across there, then they'd meet a very cold land right about at this mark. So it wouldn't really work out for them, but they don't know that. Anywho, that's it for today. See you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and bye.